Welcome back to the Creepy Files. Today we're going to be covering a new set of Fazbear tapes, this time not from Squimpus McGrimpus. Let me make that perfectly clear. These are not made by Squimpus McGrimpus and have no affiliation as far as I can tell. This series was made by DISK-ROM. Also, by extension, this is not canon to FNAF. It is an interpretation of some of the lore and characters. So when I theorize about it, I am using the lore from the games, but I am not saying the conclusion I come to is canon to the games. It's my theory for DISK-ROM's web series. Either way, let's get started. The first tape is called Fazbear Entertainment Video Archives, 1986-01, I Can't See. The description reads, one of the few VHS tapes that were stolen from Fazbear Entertainment back in the year 1990. Paranormal researchers say that this is proof that the missing children incident rumors are true. However, an official statement said it was a simple misunderstanding. According to Fazbear Entertainment, it was just a board manager who edited the tape to add supernatural effects. The tape opens with a dimly lit desk in the corner of the room. Then the text appears,
"They took out my eyes. They did it so I could feel better. It hurts so much."
Then we cut back to the desk, this time with Freddy Fazbear sitting on the desk, writhing. He stops and the tape glitches for a moment before more text.
"Why do I deserve this? I'm sorry. I just want to go home."
The tape cuts again, and the text, "I want to leave," appears. More text again.
"I don't think I'm alive. I can't eat or play. I can't go home with the other kids. I can't talk to them either. I don't remember my family."
The tape glitches more and we see Freddy moving around in the dark, with the text, "I can't see." Freddy flashes on the screen a few more times before we get a final bit of text.
"I'm never going home."
The next tape, titled Fazbear Entertainment Video Archives 1984-02 Light Response Check, the description reads, one of the few VHS tapes that were stolen from Fazbear Entertainment back in the year 1990. This tape appears to be a very old training tape involving a feature where the camera flash from any customer's camera would cause the animatronic to pose for a picture without interrupting the show. The tape starts with some instructional text telling the operator to move the animatronic into a dark room. A light goes off and Bonnie poses, but the text appears on screen, "I can't move." More instruction and the light goes off again. This time the text,
"The lights burn my eyes,"
appears as it seems like the camera pans away, and the background music skips. Then Bonnie jump scares the camera. The tape cuts to static and more text appears. The next tape, Fazbear Entertainment Video Archives 1985-03, Follow Me. The description informs us that Fazbear Entertainment has never made a statement on this tape. It appears to be about cleaning the animatronics. During the instructional text, the text, "This is hell," appears for a split second. Then we see Freddy in a dark room, apparently ready to be cleaned, but there's another human figure in the background. The text continues to be messed up with things like "Start by removing your head" being quickly replaced by "Start by removing the head." When it cuts back to the animatronic, it is unchanged, but the figure is gone. The music cuts and Freddy looks at the camera and the text,
"I can't remember what I look like. It's just like I am dreaming, even though I am not."
The instructional video seems like it's going to continue, but something is clearly wrong. The man appears in the background again, and new text, purple text, appears saying,
"Follow me. I'll take you on an adventure. It's where Freddy goes when he's not on stage. Don't you want to see where him? He will be very sad if you don't go. He saved a slice of cake just for you. He's glad you could join him."
Then we see Freddy again, in silence, as a child's face fades in from the darkness behind him. This next tape doesn't have the same naming style, and is specified to be non-canon to the other videos, so I'll just say go and watch it yourself. The next one, however, does seem to be canon to this series. It's called Introducing the Security Puppet, and the description reads, "Your daughter is dead, but she lives on at the same time." It appears with a distorted view of Glitch Trap in the dark, before cutting to a title screen. "Introducing the new security puppet. Keep track of children easily. No more money spent on employees. No more casualties." As the text continues, the puppet gets closer and closer to the camera. Then the text, "Follow me," appears, followed by, "You can't bring her back. You can't." The puppet fades away and we see Glitch Trap again before getting the final message, "End of tape," with a timer reading 00. Here we have another tape, Freddy Fazbear's JR Video Guide. I'm assuming JR stands for Junior. It appears to be another instructional video for people looking to set up their own Freddy Fazbear location, similar to what happens in FNAF Pizzeria Simulator. Then, text clearly not from the instruction appears.
Do you still remember this location? She helped me when I was hurt. You know who she is. She gave life to me again. She tried to visit you earlier, but he showed up instead. He killed her again. We need your help. He's coming for me next. Look out for Susie, or any of the others. They will help you find their tapes.
Then another end tape message, this time with the timer moving up to 01. Now we have the second to last tape, Take Cake to the Children. It opens with Freddy in the dark while a voice says take cake to the children, before the Happiest Day theme from FNAF plays and Freddy jump scares the camera. Alright, last tape. 1987-04, Parts and Service. The description reads, one of the few VHS tapes that were salvaged from Fazbear Entertainment back in the year 2013. Fazbear Entertainment has never released a statement about this tape, and we're prepared to fight off any lawsuits they may send us. The video starts with a view of the parts and service room from FNAF 2. The camera glitches and Freddy moves, coming close to the camera and glitching out. Then Freddy disappears and the text,
Can you see them? Look at what I did.
Then we get a close-up of an endoskeleton mouth. More text.
They were so happy. They'll be happy forever now. I'm doing something good.
Another handheld shot, and we see the camera pan over to Spring Bonnie's head on the floor. Much like the Squimpus McGrimpus tapes, there's a lot to go through here, and a lot related to the story of the FNAF games, so as I go through this, I will try my best to simplify for those who are not completely in the loop. In the first two tapes, the ghosts that haunt the animatronics appear to lament their fate as they realize what has truly happened. They've been killed, and their ghosts are trapped, unable to move on. In the next tape, the text is clearly referencing what the murderer, the Purple Man or William Afton, said to lure the children to their death. It's also a clear parallel to the end of FNAF Help Wanted. In the security puppet tape, we hear about something that precedes all the other tapes. It appears to be talking directly to Henry, the co-founder of Freddy Fazbear's. If I'm correct, the leading theory in the FNAF community at this point is that the security puppet has the ghost of Henry's daughter inhabiting it, and she is one of the first victims, if not the first. Henry's daughter lives on by haunting the puppet. The 00 is a sort of marker. At this point, the hauntings haven't fully begun. The 00 could also be some sort of relation to what number these tapes are, since these don't have the typical naming conventions of the other tapes. In the next tape, it seems like one of the ghosts is pleading with the viewer to find the other tapes. This part in the tapes appears to be a direct connection to FNAF 3, when you must complete each minigame to get the Happiest Day ending, where the souls are finally set free. The line, "He killed her again," comes from Purple Man in FNAF 3, destroying the animatronics one by one. Now, exactly what Take Cake to the Children means, I'm not sure. The Happiest Day minigame theme plays, making me think that it has a connection to that, but the Take Cake to the Children line is from FNAF 2 when we see what is apparently the first victim being killed, the one who will eventually become the puppet. So I suppose you should take your pick. In the final tape, it seems like we have two options. This is the puppet talking about how she brought them back, or it's William Afton, the killer, basically showing off his handiwork and trying to rationalize why he did what he did. To me, it seems more likely it's William because of the focus on Spring Bonnie and the handheld shots, as if he was filming it. So what does it all mean in the larger context? Well, to me, it seems like this is a very well put together series that is mainly focusing on the lore of the games, but it's taking an approach that I think is very underserved. I've only seen a few things like it, one of which is the Squimpus tapes. It's focusing on the human element of the children that haunt the animatronics. It gives a great insight into what a spirit might feel like in the games, in a very sad but humanizing way. In a game where there are more dead kids than can be counted on two hands, it's easy to forget that they were each individuals who met an untimely, gruesome fate. And this series of tapes does a great job of showing that. But there still might be more to come, and with the newest tapes focusing on William's view, we might get a more human side of the murderer, and figure out more about why he did what he did. What did you think of this episode of the Creepy Files? Let me know in the comments, or on my Twitter or Instagram. You can also suggest what I should cover next. See you all next time.